Okay, right, check. Okay, guys in the truck, is the mic on? It is, fantastic. That's a brilliant start. Good job. Can we keep doing that for the rest of the night, please? That'd be perfect. Thanks. Okay. Cameras ready? Good. Ring ready? Good. Even better. Are all our wrestlers ready? Perfect. In that case, then, it's time. Time to do what they said we can never do. Time to put us on the map. Time to make sure the vending machine actually works. Time to stand up and let the world see just what we're all about. Time to realise that on reflection this was maybe a little too dramatic. Welcome to the beginning of a new era. Welcome to our first ever free pay-per-view. Welcome to the night of all 3 championships being on the line. Welcome to CCW Moist and Flakey. Hello, good evening, and welcome to CCW Moist and Flakey. You have absolutely no idea how excited I am to actually be bringing you this show tonight. This is our very first special event, stroke pay-per-view, that's free, that we've ever held, and it's coming from our brand new venue. What more could you want? I always hoped we would be able to break out of the village hall. It's kind of restrained us quite a lot. It was a bit small. It smelt a little bit funny. I won't tell you what it smelt of, but I think you've all smelt it as well. But never did I imagine it would happen this quickly. This is all thanks to the investor and their decision to pour cash into CCW to give us the funds to expand and improve what we offer to you every single week. And with everything within CCW on such a knife edge, rivalries building and scores that need settling, I saw no better time than now to give our roster the chance to show their best and have all our titles defended in one massive night. CCW Moist and Flakey. Yes, I'm going to keep saying that phrase a lot during tonight because I like saying moist and flaky. Get used to it. On this night, friendships and alliances could be made or broken. New legacies begun and answers to questions we've not even asked. Moist and Flakey aims to provide you the kind of action only a C+ promotion can bring. Which is kind of all we're doing anyway, really, but in fact, that's all we ever really do. Anyway. So, we're going to crack on. We have a packed show for you tonight. Starting off, in a moment, we will have a Tornado tag team match between Cakes and Jams and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, represented by Donatello and Leonardo. The reason these two guys are in this is because, basically, Cakes and Jams have come in and just kicked ass from the start. The Turtles have really kicked up a gear recently, especially with that last week 4-on-4 match against the Shreddies, which, quite frankly, was ridiculous. It seemed only fitting to give Cakes and Jams the opening slot on our first ever pay-per-view. They've been that damn impressive to me. Also tonight, following that match, we have the secret as yet unannounced match, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I will tell you what it is when we get to it after this first tag team match. Following that will be the first of our titles that will be defended. The 6 Intercontinental title, currently held by the artist Meggy Moo Moo, will be defended against Mr. Low Blow, as I'm now calling him, Max Music. Our fourth match tonight will be the Hall-Ass Tag Team titles defense of Cobra Kai, our current champions, represented by John Kreese and Mr. Landiggity, against Miyagi Boom. None other than Mr. Miyagi and CF Live. And our final main event of the evening will be that 3-way battle for the Footlong World Championship. That will be Woozle Effect versus Megazord versus Undertaker. This is set to be an absolute barnstormer. The three of them cannot wait to get a piece of each other, so they are going to be sitting tight for the whole of tonight just to be able to get ready to go for this. So I can't wait to get there, but we've got so much good stuff to get through before we even get near any of that. So let's go back to the top of that list. We have, as I said, Cakes and Jams will take on Donnie and Leo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 2-on-2 Tornado Tag Team. What's on the line? Pride, basically. And the first time to show themselves on a pay-per-view here on CCW. Now tonight, we intend to bring you zero filler. Except for these bits where I'm going to talk a lot. Whatever. I made up a rule that all CCW pay-per-views, that are going to be free by the way, starting tonight, all CCW Originals talent will get a shot at a match on a pay-per-view. That is guaranteed for all our CCW Originals. Now, since arriving here, Cakes and Jams, like I said, have made a very, very quick claim to the tag team Hall-Ass tag titles. Not quite number one contenders, but they are getting very close, and you have to feel they are on a bit of a run at the moment. They are 2-0 on wins right now. Very strong showing in both of their matches. finishing a tough elimination match against the Legion of Dossers last week, if you remember that one. All the more reason to let them showcase their talents tonight. Similarly, like I said, the Turtles had that huge 4v4 match last week where they pulled the win out of almost nothing as they were down, severely down, two fighters against the Shreddies, and then came back and won it. And Donnie and Leo were the ones that really held that match for them. That's why they've got the shot in this Tornado Tag Team tonight. So, without further ado, we need to take you down to the ring to actually get on with this match. That'd be a great idea. So, is the match ready? Can we get Casper out there? We can. Brilliant. Okay, Casper is good to go. Right then, in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to take you down to the ring. Let's go for it. So, first to come out for this match is, of course, Anna Cakes, one half of Cakes and Jams. Anna herself has been quite a whirlwind, actually, here in CCW, and has just been on an absolute barnstormer. Scott the Powerhouse, Anna has been the one that flies around the ring and just takes names wherever she goes. Her partner, of course, tonight is Scott, better known as Skoy. Skoy is the powerhouse, like I said, of Cakes and Jams, and is just a guy that really you want in your corner in a tag team match. I think these two have got an edge in this one, but we'll have to see how they fare. Coming next down to the ring, we have Leonardo. Now, Leonardo, do I need to say anything more about Leonardo? I probably don't. I think we all know exactly who he is. He's a turtle. He's been around many, many years. I'm an old geek. I remember this very well. I'm slightly geeking out with this. So Leo first to ring. Donatello due to join him in a moment. Like I said, this is a Tornado Tag bout. So basically it's just go hell for leather from the start. How I'm going to call this one, I don't really know. This could be very interesting. So Donatello coming up to the ring now. They're both looking very confident. You have to say they are looking extremely confident. Okay, Casper, let's get this underway. So here we go. We are underway. Looks like people are buying popcorn already, which is brilliant. Good to see the concession stands are being used. So Tornado Tag, anything goes. That's how this is going to work. Leah thrown to the outside already. Bit of gang up on Donatello, but he's fighting his way out of that quite quickly. Doesn't want to take any guff from anybody right now. Now, see, Anna may be the smaller of the two Cakes and Jams pairing, but actually there's a lot of power underneath that, as you just saw with that scoop slam. But this is going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of fighting going on just to try and get some kind of headway, some kind of way to break out in this match and get a little bit of an edge, shall we say, on their opponents. Clearly, with any tag team, it's always going to be about isolating your opponent or one of your opponents to do some real damage on them. But right now, the Turtles seem to be having a bit of an edge. And as I say, that Scott comes back with the slap. Seems to be getting red. But oh, Donatello just ducks underneath him. And some nice moves coming in. The martial arts guide from the Turtles really showing itself at the moment. But right now, because these two are so tightly matched as a pairing, really they have to look at isolating one of their opponents, like I was saying, just to get a little bit of headway into, well, crushing their souls, essentially. Isn't that what you do in a wrestling match? No? Okay. With a count already, a 2 count on Skoy there. Early in the match, only 3.5 minutes gone. That's astonishingly quick for a 2 count on Skoy. Skoy's the powerhouse of these two. Oh, the double team on Anna, just taking her legs and head out of the way at the same time. Pin from Skoy, but no. Immediately, Donnie kicks out. And this is kind of the problem with this match. We have, essentially, wrestling matches always made out of good guys and bad guys. Really, we've got 2 sets of good guys here in the ring with us. And it's hard to really not want to root for both of them. In some way, shape or form. But, like I said, the reason that these two teams are in this is because of the showings they have put on in matches prior to Moist and Flakey tonight, and they have just been excelling themselves, really, it has to be said. But this is not going to be a quick match. If it's over quick, it's going to be a sneaky pin or submission, potentially from Skoy around the neck. No, Donny finds a way to slip out of that. You have to wonder if the turtle's skin is a little bit slippery and gives them an advantage living down the serve for so long. And CF Live is commenting that Mikey and Rafa are his favourites. Well, unfortunately, they weren't good enough, so they didn't quite get in. They should have tried harder. However, I would have to say that Mikey is also my favourite, but, you know, I was a bit heartbroken I couldn't pick Mikey tonight, but he was quite good, but, you know, didn't quite make it. So still, we are now 6.5 minutes into this match, and neither team is really getting an edge, but Skoy with some nasty knees to the back of Donny there. Anna is taking out the standing splash dive from Leo, goes for the pin, but no, Skoy saves the day there with a 1 count in the end. Bit of a headlock, a punch to the head on Donny from Skoy, and now that both turtle are down. This is the point you'd think, no, but they're straight back up again. This is quite astounding intestinal fortitude. The pin, Skoy not going to break it up. That was very close. That was very close. That felt like a 2.9 to me. But I'm not the referee. Casper is our referee. Casper will be refereeing all of our matches tonight as well. He's just found that out because I didn't tell him before the match. Sorry, Casper. I'm sure he's okay with that. He's a professional. A lovely drop kick on Donny, but he's straight back up, and he gets him with a high kick of his own. Leo fighting out against Skoy. The action is pretty much non-stop here so far in this match. Both teams are known for their fast offense. Donny in with the cover, but Skoy saves the pin there, sensibly not going for Leo. I think he had a chance at a pin on Leo there, but had to really go for the pin save. Lovely rope dive from Anna, but no. Donny saves the match for the Turtles there. Now, here we go. This is their chance. This is surely their oh! A shoulder tackle and a drop kick and a nasty suplex from Anna there. This is surely the pin. No! Anna does not go for the pin. As we hit 10-minute mark on this match now. But the Turtles coming back with their own double team. They're just giving Skoy a taste of his own medicine there. Just some amazing comeback here from the Turtles. It looked like they were on the way out in this match. Showing off from Donny there, giving it to the crowd. But, the mount from Leo there, but he just got kicked away. And the splash from Donny. A 2.9. Skoy just manages to kick out a little bit late there at a 2.9. Donny thrown away. Skoy can't capitalise. Leo, no, that was too close. I don't think he quite saw Skoy, just stood behind him. Quite how he didn't say a guy of that size behind him, I don't quite know. It must be the eye mask. We'll go with that for now. The submission is the thing that went in first. Is this going to be it? No, Leo slips away. There was a pin there, but Casper was watching for the submission and couldn't count the pin at the same time. He had to go with the first thing he saw. Now Cakes and Jams trying to get some dominance. Skoy with the pin. Donny kicks cleanly out at 2. And now we've got a test of strength in the middle between the two of them. Slaps and elbows. Skoy coming out the winner with the spinning slap. But Donny straight back up with the super kick. Takes Skoy to the floor. No. The pin gets broken up. Oh, double knees the back of head for Anna there. That's going to ring her bell very nastily. And we thank Richard Granian for joining in the audience. He is in action. Hopefully later on tonight. And a 3. We have a 3 count. Wait. This was not meant to be elimination. Well, here we go. So now Anna is on her own. This is not looking good for Anna. She could possibly fight back. I mean, both of them are quite battered right now. Goes to the pin, but no, can't. And Donny in for the pin. This could be it. All over. It's all over. Wow. Turtles come out with a victory. Who saw that coming? Back and forwards action there between the two of them. Congratulations, Donnie and Leo, for the first achieved win on a pay-per-view here at CCW. I have to say, I agree, that was a bit of an upset, actually, I think. Really, Cakes and Jams, I think, were on a bit of a roll there. I don't quite know how Scoy got taken out there. He was just going gangbusters, then suddenly was just pinned out of nowhere. Who saw that coming? Certainly wasn't me, that's for sure. So there we go. Right. Okay, so that was our first match in Moist and Flakey. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did, because it got me warmed up nicely for our secret, not so secret because I told you it was happening, but our secret match. So, here's the beauty of this. You know when I told you that it was one match? I kind of lied. I kind of lied quite a lot, actually. It's more than one match. Don't worry, we still have the 3 titles being defended tonight after this is done. But tonight, I am introducing a brand new challenge to CCW. Welcome to the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Challenge Tournament. Oh, yes. So, here's how this is going to go. This is a brand new belt. This belt will only be contested in a tournament fashion, and it will only be contested in a cage deathmatch scenario. These are matches that will happen back to back. There is no rest period for our competitors. They escape the cage, they win their match. We go down till we have a final 2, and that decides our first ever Thunderbutt champion. I know, big, right? Okay. So like I said, it's one-on-one matchups. We have 8 competitors that are entering into this. Now, those competitors, let me read these out for you so I get the right names. I did write this out, but I'm going to get it wrong if I don't read it properly. So our competitors are, in this tournament, Garth from Wayne's World, Elicure, Big Daddy, off the back of his win last week, Go Fish, Cobra Commander, sneaky entrant, but I thought it could be interesting. Our very own Richie Cranium, Tony Hawk from Legion of Dossers, and Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know. So, this is where you guys come in. Now, I have an order. I have numbers 1 through 8. We've done this before. If you've been here a long time with CCW, we've done this before. You know the gig here. I have numbers 1 through 8. The order I just read out to you is not the same order of those 8 competitors that I have right here. So, here's what I need you to do. I don't care who it is, but in a moment, when we get this going, I'm going to need some numbers shouted out from you guys in the crowd. So, let me get this all ready. And then we will set this all up live on the show during Moist and Flakey. I've been so excited to do this. I've kept this secret from everybody. Even the production team don't know about this. Absolutely kept it secret. I'm such a git. Okay. Let me get this all ready for you. So, we have 8 entrants. Here we are. There we go. Okay, let me take you over to our match setup screen, and then you guys can see how this is all going to go together. Now, we need to change, because we need Casper. This has to be Casper. And why is that on the wrong ring? Can we change the ring? There we go. Perfect. Okay, right. So, as I said, of those entrants, I need some numbers from you guys. So let me organise what I can see here, because I've got stuff everywhere. Right. Oh, and Elicure's broken the vending machine. Oh, there's always one. Blimey. Just 'cause he's got a match, he has to go and break it before he gets up there. I don't know. Right, okay, so I need a number 1 through 8. The first number that goes in chat is what gets picked. Number between 1 and 8 inclusive. 69. There's always one and it tends to be CF. I can take number 6. 7. Okay, there we go. There's the first whole number. So, our first competitor is going to be... Let me see if I can find him in the list. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Is Raphael. Good evening, Mr. Langdiggity. Yes, the vending machine has just been broken by Elicure. Okay, let me catch you up, Diggity, because this is the shocking bit. So what you're seeing right now is the setup for the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Challenge. Yep. That's fine. You can go shower. I'll do this slowly. Just shower quickly. Get on with it. Okay, so that's number 1. So I need another number. Yeah, just turn the volume up. Take us in the shower. No. I need another number between 1 and 8, but not number 7. First number I see is get picked. Number 4. Okay. So that means... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Raphael will face Big Daddy. Oh, my God. Can he even climb? No. I know, right? Okay, so... Match number 2. I need another number between 1 and 8. Except 4 or 7. Give me a number. Random. I wish that was a thing. I'd love to do that. Any number. I don't care what it is. Number 1. Okay. Okay, so... That would mean we have Elicure. Our first entrant in match number 2. Can I have another number, please? So we have... Who have we got? 1 is gone, 4 is gone, 7 is gone. Give me a number. That was creepy. Sorry about that. I could pick it myself, but I don't want to pick it. So, another number between 1 and 8. Good evening, H-Arms. Welcome to Moist and Flakey. Number 2. Number 2 would be our very own Richie Cranium. Oh, we've got original on original. There we go. Ah, audio only. Okay, that's fine. I will try and talk you through this as best I can. So, match number 3. We need another number. Between 1 and 8. 1, 2, 4, and 7 have gone. So, 3, 5, 6, or 7. Number 5. That's a good choice. Number 5 is... Where are they? Let me find them in the list. Typical, at the bottom. Cobra Commander is our first entrant in match number 3. We've had 4. We've had 2. We've had 0. But I like his style. Okay, another number. Another number then to pick up who's going to be our next one. Number 6. Yep, number 6. We can have that. Number 6 will be... Let me find them. Let's have a look. Number 6 is Tony Hawk. Cobra Commander will face Tony Hawk in this first round. So that means we have 2 more. So I'm just going to stick these in because there's no point picking numbers anymore. That means who have we got left? We have Entrant number 1 is going to be our very own Go Fish. And our last one to enter is, when I can find him, where are you? Come to me, Garth Elgar. There he is. Okay, lovely. Right, those are our opening round matches for the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. Good luck, everybody. This is going to hurt. I'm just telling you now. It's going to be very, very painful. Okay. Let's bring you back here just whilst I sort out a few more settings on this. Okay, yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. We'll put that up to that. I've been so excited to run this one. You have absolutely no idea. I have kept this so quiet from everybody. Okay, we are good to go. Are we ready? Shall we kick off the very first Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Challenge Tournament? I've got to shorten that name. Let's go Thunderbutt. Let's go Thunderbutt. Right. Let's take you to here. Okay. Make it longer. That's a distinct possibility. Distinct possibility. Okay. Let's go with the first match. This will be Raphael. Good luck, Raphael, versus Big Daddy. This is going to suck. So, we have weapons in there as well. Weapons are legal. I didn't tell you about that bit, did I? So don't forget, they have to climb and escape the cage to win their round match. We have 4 weapons set in each single match. There will be 4 weapons inside the cage as well. Oh, this is going to be deadly. This is going to be deadly. But there's going to be some serious beatdown to be able to climb out of this cage in the first place. So you thought you were getting 5 matches. Nope, you've got way more. If you don't say we do value here on CCW for a free pay-per-view, you're wrong. Okay, right then. Let's get on with this match. I can't wait to see how this first one goes. This is going to be stunning. Right then. So the usual thing, they're trying to get a bit of headway between each other. This is where Big Daddy can actually show a different side of him. And indeed, Casper is back in the ring. Casper is our man. Raph taking Big Daddy over with seeming ease there. I mean, Big Daddy's not exactly a small guy. Okay, granted, Raph is a mutant turtle, so probably has ridiculous strength, but, you know, still impressive. Puncher. Big Daddy's gassed already, and we're 3 minutes in. A submission there, that's not going to actually work. The investor has indeed allowed him to get back in the ring, which I was extremely pleased for. No explanation as to why initially Casper was cut out. I'm left to assume it was due to the low blow stuff, but I've never had an explanation from them at all. I literally got a phone call saying, Casper's back. That's it. Click. So I went with it. Lovely spin kick there from Raph to take Big Daddy down onto the mat. Big Daddy just refusing to give any way there. See, potentially these matches could go on for a very long time. That's kind of why I put the weapons in. Because, you know, bit of a beatdown. Helps him move along a bit quicker. 5 minutes down in this match. Oh! That's nasty on the tailbone. Especially with those big knees. But it has to be said, Raph is giving as good as he gets. Oh, they've not turned the mics on. There we go, let's turn the mics on. Sorry about that, everybody. Professional as always here in CCW. Big Daddy with the massive splash, but Raph just gets back up again. The knees on the head. Yeah, this is just pure, but he gets back up again. Several knees to the head, and Big Daddy just stands up. Oh, that's got to crush the sternum. Did Ninja Turtles have sternums? Anyway. So Big Daddy not going for the escape, but deciding to stay for a beatdown? Breastplate would probably be more like it, actually. That's probably true. Lovely snap takeover by Raph. Seems to want to focus around the head, I think, but that would kind of make sense. I mean, the bulk of Big Daddy, you're not really going to break much else with him, are you? If you can reach his head, go for the head. But he's still 8 minutes in, and they're just slamming the crap out of each other. But no one's picked a weapon up yet. So these two really are sticking to their good guy mentality. They just don't want to play it dirty with the weapons, which is surprising. I mean, there are 2 light tubes there. I see a hammer down by Big Daddy, and I believe that's a chair as well. Just near the bottom corner. Big Daddy looking tired out now. I think this is starting to take its toll. He's not used to going this long in matches at all. Usually his matches were done in like 3, 4 to 5 minutes maybe. Raph going hard with the kicks and punches now. And Raph in the climb. This is probably it. I think he's out. I think Raph is out. We have a first winner. And Raph goes through to our second stage of the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. Congratulations, Raph. You have gone through. And actually, I think got away quite lightly with the damage there. Truth be told, I think he got away with that one a little bit, but that's quite astounding. It really was a waiting game, I think. Just beat down Big Daddy enough that he couldn't get back up quick enough to knock him off the cage. So there we go. Raph is through. We are going to waste no time. We are going to crack straight on with our next match. So this time we have 2 CCW originals. This is Elicures versus Richie Cranium. Let's take you back to the ring. We are ready to go. When the camera... There we go. That's better. Right, match number 2 in the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Challenge. Remember, escape is the only way to win this match and proceed in the tournament. So, we have 4 different weapons this time in the ring with our competitors. Now, these two so far have had a good showing. They've done very well so far. They've been unlucky on a couple of calls, I really have to say, for both of them. Lovely snap suplex there from Richie, getting in with the quick, powerful moves. Richie is really a power move kind of guy and will quite happily just slap you silly in seconds if he gets the opportunity. Thrown to the corner, but the Doctor can't really capitalise. Seems to be going the wrong way. I can see a couple of barbed wire baseball bats, a hammer. There's something else I didn't quite spot what was there yet, but we'll keep an eye. There we go, a plain baseball bat. So seems to be swinging implements are going with this match. Are they going to come into play, though? We haven't seen them in the first one. Are there going to be weapons used this time? Now, given these two, I don't think there will be weapons. These two are actually pretty damn clean wrestlers. Maybe except for the Doctor, who may have used a couple of dodgy tactics here and there. But we'll gloss over those for now. He's generally a decent guy. Wow! What a sit-down power driver on Elicure, but he gets straight back up and just no messing. That massive head surely affording him some protection there, I think. Or maybe it's the hair. The hair, possibly. Possibly. Yeah. Nice suplex from Richie, holding a little second there. Just to get a little bit more blood flowing to the head. And there's a big head on the Doctor, has to be said. Some lovely headbutts coming in from Richie, who's just going in with the punishment hard on this match right now. I think that the tactic is pretty clear. And don't forget, tonight, as you've just seen in the chat, if you see anything of any merit, that's highly unlikely, but you can use exclamation point clip to record any decent clips that you may see. Then again, you may not see any, so feel free to use that. It'll record 60 seconds of time. That may be a long 60 seconds, but if we get any good ones, then I'll make a highlights package out of those after the show. Anyway, back to the match. That's kind of what I'm here to do. So, trading big blows, really. Nice backbreaker there from the Doctor.
5 minutes
5 minutes done as you hear the announcer in the arena. Yeah, we apologise to the vending machine. Unfortunately, Elikure did actually break it before he came out to the ring, which wasn't superb, and I think he actually missed with the splash. How did he miss with that? Especially with that head. Mounting in the corner with a fist raining down on the Doctor. Just going for straight punishment, which really is the name of the game. Oh, a reverse DDT into the neck break. This will not submit though, because this is an escape only, but I think just trying to get some damage on the neck. Really, with the Doctor, you don't want to target that neck and head. He is very strong and well known for a very strong head. Casper nearly got caught by another flailing wrestler. Oh, some boots to the side of the head of Richie. That's not a good look, and this is a trend we're seeing with the Doctor right now. He will fight clean, and then suddenly, it's like he just snaps. He'll flick a switch, and then suddenly he'll get nasty. Oh! The Doctor pulling in the cure. Going high risk again. The reverse elbow direct to the head. Trying to get some nasty damage and a rear suplex. But Richie is back up again. Powerbomb on the back of the head, and again he's back up. This is just some stunning action here between these two. 8 minutes gone. No one yet has actually tried to escape the cage. I think they're just enjoying beating the hell out of each other. Oh, and he throws Elikure into the cage. And again, Elikure ringing his bell. A low blow there. Indeed, the humanity. The Doctor has indeed actually never given me his credentials as a bona fide doctor, so I don't know whether he's actually a doctor. I think he's adopted the name. He's like a fake doctor. I'm not sure what he's a doctor of. I was going to say some of them, but that's kind of copyrighted by a certain other organisation, so I probably would get in trouble if I did. Richie going high risk. The straight frog splash onto Elikure, but Elikure is back up. These two just have an amazing intestinal fortitude and do not give up under any circumstances. The long hold suplex there from Elikure, slamming Richie back down. Richie kind of a bit dazed out of that one. Misses with the lariat. Richie dodges out the way. We really have to get some pants on the door for these people. Please, can security find some pants? We must have a lost property box somewhere. Can you? Thanks. We're going to have a look? Great, thank you. Don't worry, sir, in the crowd who held that sign up. We will find some pants. Don't worry about it. The stomach crusher over the knee from Richie. And now the Doctor looking a little bit dazed and worse for wear. The straight shoulder charge. Sometimes I have no thoughts either, and I'm the one that has to keep talking over all of this. And again, with the pile driver into the back of the head, but Richie is back up. What on earth is going on with these two? This is just phenomenal. Oh! Looks like some kind of modified stunner then over the top from a suplex from Elikure. A stunning move. One that actually nearly troubled a couple of competitors in the past, but Richie is shrugging it off. This is just an astounding second match in this first round. Richie going for the escape. I think Richie has this. Elikure can't get there quick enough. He's not going to be able to reach him. Richie is going to be our second. Our second victory goes to Richie Cranium. Tough match between the two of them. Well done, Richie. Some superb work there from the two of them. That was absolutely amazing. Okay, so we are going to go straight into match number 3 in this first round. We are not taking a break. Once this particular tournament is finished, we will go to an ad break. Stick around for that. We've actually got someone that's paid for an advert. I know, right? Amazing. So, Richie goes ahead with the victory in that. Go Fish, welcome to the show. Go Fish, good timing. You are up very, very soon. let me explain for those that have just joined. You are now watching the start of the very first Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. This is our 4th belt. This will only be held occasionally at CCW, more than likely only at pay-per-views. It is a cage deathmatch tournament. We are in the first stages. We have already seen Raphael defeat Big Daddy. I still don't know how he beat the crap out of Big Daddy, but he did. We've also just seen Richie Cranium defeat the Doctor to get into the second round. Our next match, if I take you to that, you can actually see that next match. That would be a good idea. Our next match is going to be the recent addition to Cobra Kai, Cobra Commander, against Legion of Doss's very own Tony Hawk. And Fish, you will see that you are in the next match. You might want to stick around, or maybe you don't. I don't know, mate. Maybe you don't. You probably don't, actually. It could get messy. Weapons are allowed. We are going to go straight to this next match. Let's see what happens. Cobra Commander, Tony Hawk. There are weapons. If Cobra Commander doesn't use weapons in this match, something is very broken about him, and I will be having words later on tonight. Because I'll be severely disappointed if he does not use a weapon in this match. So, Tony Hawk is part of the breakout tag team, which I thought I was signing Legion of Doom, right? I got a call from LOD's management, and they said, LOD want to be part of CCW. I went, of course. Ignoring one of them is actually, not alive anymore. We'll gloss over that bit for a moment. They turn up for their match, and I get Legion of Dossers, which is Tony Hawk, and Animal from the Muppets. I thought it was a joke. Then they had a match. Oh damn. Legion of Dossers are quite handy. That's all I'm going to say. Tony Hawk is a bit of a beefcake out of the two of them, and I think Legion of Dossers and Cakes and Jams are going to be two of the biggest tag teams in this division. And that's including Cobra Kai, who are our current Whole Ass Tag Team title holders. And don't forget, the Whole Ass Tag Team titles will be decided tonight. There is a defense going on with Cobra Kai. That is happening. Obviously, Cobra Commander is not part of that match because he doesn't actually hold one of the belts. But, whatever. Anyway, we are 3 minutes into this match. And it looks like so far, they're just happy basically belting each other around. Do you know what? I'm good with that. That works for me. I'm good with that. Right. Let me get out of the way and let you watch this match a little bit better. So, as we go into nearly 4 minutes gone in this match. Oh, there we go. The first low blow. Exclamation low blow in the chat, people. Cobra Kai going for the... Cobra Commander, going for the submission around the neck. But obviously submissions do not count. The only way to win this match is by escaping the cage. Third first round match out of 4 in this Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. We have the light tube. We have the light tube. Oh, smashes it round the back of Cobra Commander. But seems to have very little effect. You've got to wonder, though, with that suit, has he got some kind of armour underneath? I can't quite see if there's any glass embedded, but normally we do see glass being left in the person being smacked by that light tube. But it's good to see a weapon being used for the first time here, actually. Indeed, Cobra Commander is a bit of a disco freak. I did see him actually in the nightclub not far away from CCW headquarters, dancing the night away. I think he might have been dancing with The Rock, I'm not quite sure. Possibly. I did have one of my producers with me, so I'll have to check with them if they saw that as well. But oh, lovely drop kick from Hawk there. Sitting Cobra Commander on his backside, and just the big fisty knuckles going into Commander's head there. And he's definitely a snake in the grass sometimes, that's for sure. Yeah, fisty knuckles is a thing. It is now, because I've said it. The knee pull by Cobra Commander taking over Hawk, but not really having the desired effect. Hawk kicks him out. And again with the kick with authority, throwing both feet. And the kendo stick is up. The kendo stick. We have the kendo stick. Oh, he cracks Cobra Commander over the head. Misses a second time. Can't quite get a third. And Cobra Commander is like, I've had enough of that. You're not smacking me again, Sonny Jim. Hawk throws the corner. And lovely diving baseball drive on the knees. You've got to think the knees will be a bit of a weakness for Hawk, given his many, many accidents while skateboarding and other stupid things that he's done in his life. Skateboarding isn't stupid, but he's been a bit daft in what he's done sometimes. Cobra Commander ducks out of that hold and goes in with the armbar, pulling down on that arm and neck, but Hawk escapes and going for the sternum crush. We're coming up to 10 minutes now with the spinning elbow takes Commander down. These two starting to show a little bit of the wear and tear of this match. Oh, and Cobra Commander again rings his bell with a low blow. Raking back on that neck now. Indeed, I think we are going to need the medic soon for this one. Between the kendo stick and the light tube that have both gone in use against Cobra Commander. Hawk is up. Hawk is on the cage. Commander's not up. We have a winner. Hawk. Hawk is gone. Cobra Commander can do nothing about it. Cobra Commander could do nothing about it. Hawk is through. Tony Hawk is through. Wow, Hawk is through to the next round of the tournament. These are some good matches, I've got to say. I'm biased, but they are really good so far. I'm impressed with this tournament. This is looking good. I need more weapons. That's the problem. I gave them weapons. I said to them, oh, look, there are weapons. Go and belt the crap out of each other. I don't mind. It's fine. We're an 18 plus. It's okay to do that. At least Tony took up the challenge. So there we go. So far we have Raphael through. We have Richie Cranium through. Those two will fight in the next round. We have Tony Hawk through on that win. And our final first round match is our very own Go Fish against Wayne's World's Garth Algar. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. Similar height between the two. Both got a bit of a tenacity about them. We saw that from Garth last time. When he was fighting with Wayne, Garth really was a bit of the powerhouse of the two of them. So you'd have to think that actually, I think Garth is going to be pretty nasty in this match. I can see this coming. I think Fish is a bit of a fan favourite. And I have to say, I would like to see Fish win this as well, to be honest with you. I think this could be a cracking match. We only have just started to see the mean streak that Fish can bring out during these matches in her one-on-one match last time. Just some stunning offense pulled out, and the fortitude to keep going in the face of adversity was just amazing. However, I can actually say the same for Garth. Garth is that kind of fighter. I never saw it coming, but he is that kind of fighter. So this really could literally go either way. Absolutely could go either way. I think it's safe to say our house crowd tonight is pretty much just on the side of Fish, and that's it. And I'm good with that. That's fine. But again, we have two sort of good guys going against each other. It's a really tough one when you have two people that are really on the side of the crowd to go against each other. It's a hard one to know who to actually root for, but a lovely Hurricane Rana there from Fish. This is the kind of stuff that you can usually see from Fish. And the lovely submission. She has got some cracking moves in her arsenal. I said Arsenal. I'm disappointed in you lot. I really am. The back and forth, the slaps and the elbows. Garth goes down, but the pace already beginning to tell, I think. This is a match between our very own Go Fish and Garth from Wayne's World, would you believe, who is actually a devil of a fighter, it has to be said. And welcome, Viva la Maxter, to CCW Moist and Flakey. It is very good to see you in the crowd. So I think we're just in for a bit of a slap down here. Pretty much, Woozle, yes, that's exactly what Fish does. Fish stands for the betterment of this organisation by slapping the crap out of anyone that stands in her way. Clearly, Woozle, our current footlong champ, is not a fan. You have to say, though, don't forget, Woozle is actually in the main event tonight. He will be facing Megazord and The Undertaker in a three-way. And indeed, as Diggity says, this only gets better. This is the first round of the brand new, released tonight only, Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge title. The winner of this tournament does get a belt. I don't quite know what Fish is doing there, but the winner of this tournament does get a belt. This is our 4th title belt here in CCW. This tournament will only be fought on pay-per-view events here in CCW. But also tonight, still to come, we still have our 6th Intercontinental title will be on the line. We'll see Meggy Moo Moo taking on our very own Max Music. That could be interesting. A lot of history between those two. We have the Hall Ass Tag Team titles on the line with Cobra Kai featuring John Kreese and Mr. Landiggity will be up against Miyagi Boom, none other than Mr. Miyagi, and CF Live. And as I said, in our main event tonight, the pin won't work here, Garth. You should have listened when I was doing the briefing. In our main event tonight, we have, ouch, Woozle Effect in a three-way defense against Megazord and The Undertaker. You can't get any bigger. This is what we do here on pay-per-views that are free. And CCW. Fish going for the cage. Fish is climbing. This could be it. I think we're going to win. We've got to win. We've got to win. Fish is through in record time. That is the fastest first round match. 7 minutes, 57 seconds. Fish wins. Get in. That is our first round matches decided. Garth is knocked out. Right, okay. So let's have a look at what that makes our picture look like now. Let me take you over to our tournament scene. So, here we go. This is turning out really good. I love this tournament. I'm so glad I came up with this idea. I'm just sorry I'm going to blow my own trumpet, but this is such a good tournament. So we have in the next round of 4, we have Raphael will face off against our very own Richie the Crafter Cranium. The second match will see Tony Hawk go against Go Fish. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's not waste time. I can't wait. Let's get on with it. This is brilliant. I love this. Okay. If you do want to get some snacks, you can use exclamation vend. You can also use exclamation popcorn. And if you see anything dodgy happening, you can, of course, do exclamation low blow as well. So, here we go. I'm kind of thinking this might be a Richie win here. Raph is a tough competitor, but don't forget, these two have had no rest between the matches. So any damage they've taken, it carries on into this match. This is just... the only way we can do this is to basically let them go kick the crap out of each other until it's all done. And Fish just found the cooldown. If the cooldown's too long, by the way, I can change it. Okay. Apparently Fish got a chocolate bar. I don't know how. We don't put chocolate bars. Yes, it is. I'll change it in a minute. Okay. What are we doing? Here we go. So Raph is punching, basically. That's what Raph is doing. He's punching the crap out of Richie. That's gotta hurt. Basically, yes, that's what Raph is doing. He's going absolutely ham. It's kind of what he does best, though. Really. Let's be honest about it. Submission here, but submission, of course, won't work. It will just do damage. The kicks and punches there from Raph. Raph with the light tube. He's got the right light tube. He better not go for the head. Oh, Richie saved himself there. With that bear torso and head. Oh, raking Raph's eyes on the top. On the cage, sorry, there. Even with that mask over his eyes, that's going to cause some damage. Back and forth with the elbows. Raph powering up with the super kick. Puts him down into the corner. We are 4.5 minutes into this match. These two just do not want to give any way at all. This is going to go down. One of them's going to have to be out of this to stand any chance of actually escaping for the other. So, again, we have the 4 weapons in here. We have a couple of light tubes and going for the armbar, trying to disable some of the attack that Raph has, but not successful on that particular occasion. Raph trying to pull Richie up by the hair, but Richie has no hair, so how he did that I don't quite know. The slaps and punches, the kicks, and just damaging in. Raph going for the climb. Let's go for the climb. Oh my god, no! Raph just won! What? Raph just made it into the final. Holy crap. Wow, okay. Right, well, in that case, then we better get on with the next... My God, that's just amazing. Parallax, thank you for coming in and watching the show and hosting us as well. That's much appreciated. Okay, right, let's get on with the next match then. So this, of course, is going to be Go Fish against Tony Hawk. This is going to be brutal. I'm just warning you now, this is going to be brutal. I'm really hoping Fish picks up a weapon and smacks the crap out of Tony Hawk. That would just be the funniest thing. Did I say that out loud? I do apologise. Right, okay. So, this is going to be the second semi-final match. We've just seen Raph go through to the final. Wow. Okay, so Tony Hawk against Go Fish. No messing around. We're just going straight in for it. Here we go. I see a kendo stick. I see a hammer. Fish has to get that hammer. She is known as the hammer. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Again, don't forget, both of these two have not had any time to rest apart from the end of the match and the start of this one. This is just straight heart now, these two are at. Once again, the crowd clearly behind Fish. Hawk is an icon, but what a knee. Driving through the face of Fish. That's just despicably good. Throwing some punches back, getting her own back on Hawk. Stretching him out now, trying to work on those joints a little bit more, just to take him out a little bit, if she can. Slaps Fish down. I thought Hawk was going for it, but he's going for the... He went for the sternum crush, but Fish rolls away. Somehow she rolls away. Nice elbow there, taking Tony down to the floor again. Knee diving into the chest. And now Tony with the punches top of the head. Trying to hit a bit of a concussion there. Goes for the stamp on the back, on the spine of Fish. Some nasty uppercuts there. This is some really dirty tactics from Tony. We've not seen this side of him yet. And a lovely DDT to break some space, get some breath back. Fish back up on top. Oh my god! He reverses it! That's just astounding! The athleticism from a man that age with that much damage. Viva La Maxter, thank you for the embers ever so much and supporting CCW. We really appreciate it. I don't believe what I just saw. That was just unbelievable. It was less ageist, it was more respectful for the fact that this man can actually go that hard and do that kind of move at the age and damage he's taken over his career. And again, Hawk reversing, he's playing to the crowd now, he can sense victory I think coming up here. Knees! Oh, those knees! Can we get a doctor out, please, for these two at the end? This is sort. Don't forget, whoever wins this has to go into the final with no rest period. This is just unbelievable stuff. Right, Fish can take a lot of damage here. Rolls him up. Shame the pin doesn't count. That has actually worked for Fish quite a lot. The roll-up pins are massively nasty. The uppercuts again on the chin, but she just takes it. Scoops, slows him, throws him back. The reverse splash. The pin won't count though, so kicks out straight away. And indeed, Fish is proving the hard-headedness. Woozle clearly calling for Hawk to win this match tonight. This is for a place in the final in the very first Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Challenge tournament. Hawk up the climb. Fish has to get up. She has to get up. She can't make it. No. No. Oh no, I don't believe I just saw that. Tony Hawk with some dirty tactics has pulled out the win. That means Fish goes out of the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Challenge. I don't believe I just saw that. I don't believe I just saw that. Wow. Okay, so the only thing I think Fish can take away from that is that, one, that was a heck of a match. Two things, actually. Two, she has slapped Hawk quite a lot around. So Hawk has to go into this final now against Raph with a lot of damage being taken. I would have to agree with the recount, but unfortunately that's the result. They climbed out of the cage. I don't know. The one thing I can guarantee you out of this, I am damn sure there's going to be a lot of repercussions after this, because this much damage being dealt in this tournament, this is going to get nasty. If I don't see a fight backstage after this show, I'll be stunned. I really will be stunned. Okay, let's all take a breath. We have our final decided. I'm still gutted that Fish didn't win that. Diggity's already starting to fight backstage. I am still gutted that we didn't actually see Fish go through. I was so looking forward to getting Fish getting in the final of this one, but old man better watch his back. Indeed, I think Tony Hawk has a target now. He's going to have to watch himself. Okay, so are we ready for the final of the first ever Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge? I remember to say it correctly. Go me! This is for the belt. The Thunderbutt belt. This is a real thing. It's a Thunderbutt belt. This isn't made up tournament just for the hell of it. This is a real fourth title here in CCW. Okay. Let's breathe. Let's get ourselves ready. The same rules apply. 1-on-1. 4 weapons. The only way to win is to escape the cage. It's that simple. Wow. Raph. Tony Hawk. Let's go. Let's do this. What a final. What a tournament. So, both guys, as you've seen, have gone for a hell of a beating tonight in this tournament. I don't think any of them are going to be the same after this at all. I did indeed make it out of old shoes. We're on a tight budget here. I have no shoes left. If I could show you my socks, I would do. I have no shoes left. Don't ask where I got the metal from, okay? Just don't ask. You don't want to know. Thunderbutt final, people. Thunderbutt final. Raph, Tony Hawk. Both been through tough matches. Hawk, clearly the dirtier of the two at this point, it has to be said. Is Raph going to pull anything dirty out the bag here? We've not seen as much weapon usage as I thought we would do in this tournament. I'm honestly really surprised about that. But there we go. That's how this goes. So, we are 2 minutes into the match. The final of the Thunderbutt Challenge. Cage Deathmatch Challenge. Again, those fists are proving pretty damaging for Tony at the moment to dish out to his opponents. Woozle clearly supporting Tony Hawk at the moment. Punches through, but misses with the stunning jab just by an inch on Raf, and Raf taking the opportunity to get some space to smack some skull, basically. Elbows and fists flying through. Hawk, they're getting the better of that exchange there. The stamp and going down, getting dirty with the punches, but Raf kicks out. Raf has been busted open by those punches to the head there. You can't tell because of his mask, which is red, which is kind of handy when you think about it, but there we go. He has indeed been busted open and bleeding on the mat now. We'll have to get someone to clean that up once this match is over. But we have our first blood in the final, which I didn't think was going to wait this long to see it, but there we go. He's definitely not okay at all. Oh, but that super kick would say otherwise. Hawk kicks away from the pounding he was about to get from Raf, but Raf is fighting back now. I think the taste of his own blood is really getting the blood going in Raf. Surprised his blood is red, actually. You know, being a mutant and all that. Bit weird, but anyway. Those deadly, deadly kicks from Raf on Tony. Tony looking staggered and just continuing with the punishment, the punches, the kicks, flying in. Tony just drops. He just can't support himself anymore. Misses with the roundhouse kick. And now Tony getting some kicks and punches of his own. Throws Raf the ropes. A headbutt, but Raf comes off. Hawk comes off worst from that particular exchange. Beer holder for the tractor, definitely needed, I would say. Spin kick to the back of the head on Hawk, but both men are down. Raf is still bleeding profusely right now. He's going for the win. This is it. Raf could be the winner. Raf could be it. Raf bringing home, I think, the first title for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Has he done it? Is he down? Oh my god. The Turtles have their first belt here in CCW. Raphael is the winner of the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge here on CCW Moist and Flakey. And I love that match evaluation is 69%. We have a winner. Raphael is the first ever Thunderbutt champion. Congratulations, Raphael. Wow. Just wow. I think, actually, that's probably a bit of a just winner there. I think if anybody, the crowd probably wanted him to win, given we saw some dirty tactics from Hawk, and also that Hawk may have just knocked out Fish. What a scumbag. So there we go. We have a winner in the form of Raphael. Now, like I said, that is the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. We will only be running that tournament on special events only. It will not feature in our normal weekly shows. By the way, speaking of our weekly shows, I can announce it here. Our weekly shows now have a new name. So as of next week, you will be watching CCW Rectum. Yes, you will. Okay, let's leave that hanging there for everyone to digest and go, did I just hear him say that? Did he just say that on air? Yes, I did. Okay. Right, so that was the surprise. It wasn't one match, it was 7. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. That was brilliant. Okay, so Raphael is our first ever Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge belt holder. Congratulations, Raph. Congratulations to the Turtles. They will celebrate, I'm sure, with many pizzas. Probably around about now, actually. It doesn't take them long. I think I saw a delivery bike going around the back somewhere, so yeah. And that is indeed the new hashtag we will be using for Thunderbutt in the future, so thank you for that. I should have done that in the first place, because I should have thought about it, but there we go. So, we have our winner. At that point, we are going to take a short commercial break. Thank you for sticking around with us. Hope you've enjoyed the show so far. Do not go anywhere. We still have 3 more titles to decide here tonight on Moist and Flakey. I have not said that enough in the last hour, clearly, because I've just realised I've not said it very much at all. I need to say Moist and Flakey more. Moist and Flakey. With that said, let's head out to the advert break. And, oh, did I mention that we actually do have an advert this time? It'll be this one. Back in a few minutes.
Remember when food used to be wholesome and delicious? CatFood's farm remembers. Crafted responsibly deep in the heart of Manitoba, with care and love. Free range, all natural, only the very best of ingredients. Simply delicious. May or may not be fit for human consumption. Eating may cause cancer, kidney disease, diabetes, lethargy, and existential crisis. Cat food.
So weird and immature.
Hello and welcome back to CCW Moist and Flakey. I had to say it like that once in this show, didn't I? I did. Welcome back. Thank you for hanging around during the advert break. I hope you enjoyed those ads. I know I did. God damn, that was good. Anyway, what a night so far. I've just had to take a few minutes to take stock of what's happened so far. We've seen a fantastic starting off tag team match with Cakes and Jams. Just stunning match. Just came out of nowhere. Don't quite know how that went that way. It did, but it did. And then we've just had, God, I enjoyed it, the Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. Raphael goes away as the belt winner, the current Thunderbutt champion. Now that belt will only be contested as another special event or free pay-per-view that we do here in CCW. So you won't see that again until a special event. It's a bit of a special tournament, it's a bit brutal, so we got to kind of limit it, you know, to how often we do it. Anyway, let's move on. So our next match is the 6 Intercontinental title match, which will see Meggy the Artist Moo against, as I've now crowned him, Mr. Low Blow, Max Music. What more can I say about this rivalry? Low blows, chokeouts, an epic battle royale, controversy that has embroiled even our head referee Casper. Tonight it all comes to a head. Meggy claimed she was done with Max after sealing victory in the 6 Intercontinental title shot. But fate decided to go and Max became the number 1 contender through our ranking scheme, which is based purely on wins and losses, became the number 1 contender for the 6th Intercontinental title right underneath her nose. So we find ourselves here tonight at Moist and Flakey, title on the line, and so much more. Who knows what this chapter will bring? But, ladies and gentlemen, I give you our first title defense of the evening. This will be Max Music challenging our 6 Intercontinental champion, Meggy Moo. Let's head down to the ring. So coming out first we have the challenger, which is of course Max Music. Yes, that is crickets you can hear. It's not a mistake. We still haven't been able to afford to get any entrance music. And thank you for the host chain, much appreciated. And here's our champion. Our champion, quite frankly, if Max isn't worried about this match, despite having beaten Meggy before, in dodgy circumstances, hence Mr. Low Blow, I think Meggy has the best chance of winning this that she's ever had of beating Max. Will there be anything dodgy? We're going to have to see, but it's on. Exclamation Low Blow. So, early running. These are 2 powerhouses. I think Meggy has the advantage slightly on power. Just slightly, I think. Test of strength. And there we go. Meggy comes out with a win on top of that one. There's a lot standing here. Don't forget, Max, of course, is a member of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai want to dominate and want to hold all of the titles. Well, they've kind of failed getting one of them just now. But anyway, we'll gloss over that for now. They want to have all the titles within Cobra Kai. They are also defending the Hall Ass Tag Team titles tonight. So, if Max can pull the win tonight on this 6 Intercontinental title, they're halfway to actually holding everything. And then it's down to his stablemates with the pin quickly from Meggy, but no, just a 1 count. Then it's down to his stablemates of John Kreese and Mr. Landiggity. Nice pile driver there from Meggy. 2 minutes. Is this over? No, not quite yet. It's up to them to decide whether they can hold on to the tag team titles against Miyagi Boom. I have to say I'm not quite sure if they can do it. Miyagi Boom are coming in very hot on this one. They're both pissed off for different reasons. The cover, just a 1 cover this time. Okay. Let's focus on the match now. 3 minutes in. Bit of a slower pace than I think we would hope to see, but that's a lovely, lovely pile driver there from Max. But Meggy has quite substantial upper body strength, and just that will not knock her out straight away. In with a break up there. Don't forget, this is a pin to win. This is not a submission match. This is a pin to win. Simple as that. Nice lariat there from Max, taking Meggy down, but she's back up again. The arm drag takeover. Pulling Meggy back into the middle, but... And there it is. There's the choke. Trying to squeeze the life out of Max. Meggy will want to prove once and for all that she is done with Max and defeat him. And no, the break there. I think she just got a toe on the ropes. Again with the power driver. That power driver from Meggy is devastating. In with the Cobra Clutch. That sinked in nice and deep, but no, Max managed to fight out. Still got enough strength on those legs to kick himself out, and he's thrown to the outside. You can just about see the desk down there. Granted, the background, when you look at me, actually is a little bit different to what you're going to see from there, but, you know, it's a weird arena, what can I say? Max trying for the submission on the neck there, but again, Meggy has a very strong upper body and neck. It's not something that you're going to be able to submit her on very easily. It will take a lot of wearing down to take her out. Top rope. The flying elbow to the middle of the back, and the flying elbow to the back of the head. Just going in for the punishment. Oh, the rolling pile driver. Oh my god, that's got some damage. Max looks dazed. This could be over very quickly if he can't fight back from this one. I think he's still trying to gather his thoughts. I don't think he knows what day of the week it is anymore after that one. Just a shocking, stunning move there. And he reverses, goes in for the submission, pulling back on that arm and neck, but Meggy throws him, literally throws him out of it. Taking nothing there, and another pile driver. Salutes the crowd. She's feeling good about this one. But again with the submission, middle of the ring, she's got to pull out and does again, tossing Max to the mat. The fall-away slam from Max. Nicely done there. Going in with the submission, pulling on the arm and the neck again. Trying to block the airway, but no, Meggy just bats him away. Literally just bats him away. Lovely scoop. A 2. No, just a 2 count there for Meggy. But that's the closest we've come to a win so far. We are 9 minutes, and Max the same, but no, that's a rope break. Legs clearly underneath the ropes. With Meggy there. I think Max kind of forgot where he was in the ring. Manages to kick out, but now we have Meggy thrown to the corner. Max has knocked himself out. Max has knocked himself out in the corner. What on earth was he doing there? Has the occasion got to him? Oh, powerbomb to the pin. Devastating powerbomb. Kicks out at 2. So both now have managed to earn a 2 count reversal on the Irish whip. Just throws Meggy down with authority. Another 2 count. That powerbomb is just massive from Max. And it's been responsible for a number of headaches. But goes in again with the neck. This is his thing. He likes to go for the neck. Which ironically, so does Meggy. The choke slam. Pulling Max back in. Going for the pin. Hooks up his legs. Is this it? No, just a 2 count. The defense is not over yet. We are 11 minutes gone in this match. This is just some stunning back and forth action. Really ramping up now. As we go through, Max just doesn't know what day of the week it is at all. Oh, the rolling. Again. But she can't capitalise. She's absolutely worn out. They've got nothing left to give almost. This is just running pure heart by now, surely. I don't quite know how they're both going at the minute. I genuinely don't. Oh, pulling away with the slam. The shoulders going into the mat for Meggy there. Oh, and drives the neck into the mat again. The pin. A 1, 2, 2.9, saving her belt. Meggy there, still retaining the 6-inch title at the moment. But that was too close for comfort, and just going in for the boots in the corner. Taking nothing for granted here, and again throws the back of the head into the mat. 14 minutes, and we are just backwards and forwards. A 2. Another 2.9. This is astounding work here from these two. Absolutely astounding work. Meggy coming out, getting some breath, I think, wanting just to catch up with where she is. Middle of the ring. The two-arm drag, pulling over Meggy, throwing her down, head again on the mat, but those elbows just breaks it out, and the dance is back. The crowd love this dance. Meggy's confidence is rising. And so is she for the splash onto the back. Possibly one of the best dances in professional wrestling today. Fireman carry from Max, gets the reversal in there. Oh, and now going for... Oh, and the pin! The pin! Another 2.9. Meggy is kicking out. She wants to keep this so badly. Fish managed to find a ticket to escape, but this is a pin. To retain, no! Not yet, 2.9. He goes in again. With just a 2 this time. Is that it? Another 2.9! Backwards and forwards. I don't know how they are still going. How they are kicking out of this. This is everything we could ever want from a title defense here at CCW. But another rolling tombstone. Dropping Max, but he's back up. Neither know what they're doing. She just goes for the clubbing blows to knock him back down again. Punishing. And the splash. Go for the pin. In the corner. No, he kicked out a 2. He just kicked out a 2. And again the elbows to break free. Pulls him back for the lariat off the Irish whip. And just pulling Meggy away to get some space. Get his breath back, I think, there. 18.5 minutes done in this match. Lariat takes him down out of nowhere. Getting the crowd going. Something big, I think, is coming in from Meggy if she can do this. Oh, back of the head and shoulders taking the brunt of that force. But Max is back up. The Samoan drop there from Meggy. And he's just dazed. Surely she has to capitalise now. I know she's tired, but this is the time to do it. Drops him on his back, salutes. The crowd loving this from Meggy. And again, oh, the release reverse suplex, throwing Max underneath the ropes. Just brutal moves here. And again, the rolling power driver. There's got to be a pin. No, she doesn't give the pin. Just wanting to punish Max now for everything that he's done to her. He missed with the lariat, reverses, and in with his own reverse suplex as well. Coming out of nowhere and does it again. Puts Meggy down on the floor. Meggy's coming back. And again, the rolling pile driver. Pulling through. We're 21 minutes gone. She's not going for the pin. The lariat, the big arm lariat taking him down. But he reverses. And again with the reverse suplex. The arm drag over the back. Bit of an Olympic slam there. Reminiscent of. But this is just hellacious move after hellacious move. This could be it. For the title. We've got a new champion. Oh my god, Cobra Kai have just taken the 6-inch Continental title. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's stunning. That Meggy has just lost her title. Meggy is no longer 6-inch Continental champion. Our new crowned champion is Max Music. Unbelievable. You have to say, great match from both of them. Congratulations, Max. That's going to upset the apple cart. I can tell you that much. What a match. Max is the new 6-Intercontinental champion. That was just stunning. That was just a massive moves back and forth at the end of that. That could have gone either way in the last few minutes of that match. So many near pinfalls, so many brutal suplexes. The rolling pile driver from Meggy. I don't know how Max got up from that. I genuinely have no idea how he got up from that. Or them. It wasn't even one, it was more than one. He just kept going like an absolute machine. The training at Cobra Kai must be phenomenal. Currently, depending on what happens in the next match, currently Cobra Kai have 2 of the 4 titles here in CCW within their stable. Wow. I am just absolutely stunned. That's amazing. Again, congratulations to Max. I am pretty much lost for words. I really am lost for words. That's stunning. But that's the caliber of stuff you'd expect to get here on Moist and Flakey here at CCW. This is what we do. Right, okay. We have another title to defend. Definitely C+. Always C+. Never go any higher. You can't get any worse than that. We have another title to defend. So, our next match. Title defense number 2 here on Moist and Flakey. This is our tag team Hall Ass titles defense. Cobra Kai going up against Miyagi Boom. We have John Kreese and Mr. Lang Diggity from Cobra Kai with Mr. Miyagi and CF Live of Miyagi Boom. I don't quite know what to expect now from this match. I honestly, I'm still trying to get over what's just happened. I can't believe that Meggy's just lost that title. She's looking so strong going into this. And then Max, whatever training Max has been doing with Cobra Kai, I have to congratulate Cobra Kai because that's just some serious training been going on there. To get Max to that level, to take that much punishment and just keep going. I mean, what the hell was that all about? Right, we have to move on. So, as I said, we have Cobra Kai. We have John Kreese of Cobra Kai. We also have Mr. Lame Diggity of Cobra Kai. And they will be facing the team of Miyagi Boom. I'm still trying to get my breath. The team of Miyagi Boom, CF Live against Mr. Miyagi. Wow. Just wow. Okay, right. Let's make sure we've got everything set up. Sorry, is the ring? Okay, the ring's sorted. Sorry, I was getting a message there saying the ring wasn't quite ready, but it is actually now ready. Okay, so wow, right. Let's take a step back. So Cobra Kai, they first captured the Hall Ass Tag Team title belts even before the first live shows. Now called from next week, CCW Rectum. Remember the name, you can't forget it. They first captured the Hall Ass Tag Team titles back on our, what is now known as the CCW Underground, which was during a tag match. And in fact, let's show some highlights of that match now. Let's take you over to those right away. There we go. I'll show this as we're going. So this is during the CCW Underground, one of the early matches. As you can tell, there was basically no cover on the ring. It was a little bit of a mess. This is basically when we had a few people that we dragged off the street to come in and just watch what we were doing. They didn't know why they were there, but it was a hell of a match nonetheless. That victory was over tonight's challengers, Miyagi Boom. Following the loss that you're about to see, CF put all of the blame on Miyagi, meaning the pair were not seen together within a CCW ring or in fact backstage until their one-on-one grudge match about 3 weeks ago. In that match, the decider was that, good evening Sparky, welcome to the show, good to see you. If CF were to win the match, Miyagi Boom would be no more. If Miyagi won the match, Miyagi Boom got a title shot. Miyagi won that match in the grudge. Through all the drama within Miyagi Boom, a shadow of the team they used to be, this will end it once and for all. There are no more rematches. There are no takebacks. This is it. If Miyagi Boom do not win this title, or these titles tonight, they lose their chance to get a rematch until such times I change my mind. The question is, though, can Cobra Kai legitimize their hold on these belts? Or are Miyagi Boom able to cause an upset to what is, frankly, the growing ranks of Cobra Kai? That's really the question, I think, now, on everybody's lips. From what I've seen so far, I don't think that Miyagi Boom are really in a place to do this. I've spoke to Mr. Miyagi. He's assured me that they're ready to go. He's assured me they can do this. We'll have to see what happens. But, I mean, as you can see from the footage here, this was no pushover match at all. This was no pushover match in any way, shape, or form. They both went for it hard. They knew what was at stake, even though the ring was disgusting, but they both knew what was at stake. And, and apparently Mr. Lang Diggity is fighting backstage again. No, not actual steak. We're not giving actual steak out. No, there's no steak in the vending machine. Oh, God's sake. Can I just remind Mr. Lang Diggity he's got a match in a moment. He should be focusing on what he's about to do, not the steak in the... Never mind, anyway. Sometimes I wonder how I cope with these people. I really, really do. I just... Anyway. Never mind. Right, so... As I say, tonight it is a... Pre-match. It is a match for the ages. Their rivalry goes back to the very beginnings of CCW, and it all ends tonight. I'd love to say I can see Miyagi Boom winning this, but I think that right now Cobra Kai are far too strong. I don't know why. Okay, I'm just getting a message. They're ready, are they? Okay, so Cobra Kai ready, yep. Miyagi Boom not there yet. Right, can we find out where they are? That'd be perfect, thank you. Okay, so I'll let you continue watching these highlights. Unfortunately, Miyagi Boom don't seem to be behind the curtain waiting to enter the arena quite yet. No? Right, okay, no, right. Apparently Miyagi is now there, so that's good. Right, okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll come away from those highlights, because basically you know what happened, because I've just told you what happened if you didn't watch it. You can also, by the way, whilst I think about it, you can in fact go and watch all of the previous matches that have happened here in CCW. Let me just give you the address of where you can do that, which is there. That will take you to our YouTube channel. Well, it's not actually our channel, it's someone else's that we're borrowing, but anyway, it doesn't matter. If you go there, you will find the playlist with all of the previous CCW weekly shows, as well as all of the underground stuff that we did, which shows you a bit of back behind the scenes stuff, as well as full footage of all matches that happened during any CCW underground streams as well. Without further ado, we need to crack on with this match. This is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm told they're all now ready to go. Apparently the link doesn't work. Great. Okay. Ignore that link. I will try and fix that. I don't quite know why that doesn't work. But anyway, I will sort that out. Thank you for letting me know, Whisper. I appreciate that. Right. Let's get on with the match. Let's take you down there now. Everyone is ready. So can we get our contenders to the ring? It's live TV. I apologize about this, guys. This is what happens sometimes. Right, okay, there we are. Yes, okay, everyone's ready. Let's go. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so first, let's get our current champions down to the ring. Starting off with Mr. Lan Diggity. Now, he is sporting a new outfit. As you would have seen those highlights, he originally came into TCW with white, but he felt once he joined Cobra Kai and became part of their ethos and part of the group, he wanted to really put on what it was that Cobra Kai meant. That was black. And here's the leader of Cobra Kai, the one and only John Kreese. A man of few words, but plenty of fists and feet. It's just what he does. So these two come in as favourites, as champions. They are a very strong team. They work very well together. I can see this probably going the way of Cobra Kai. And here is the first half of our challengers to the Hall Ass Tag Team titles. This is, of course, the one and only Mr. Miyagi, a man of many, many years' practice within the martial arts. Proved to be very dangerous here in CCW. If he gets those feet flying, anything can happen. And he likes screaming a lot as well. And... Wait. Wait, well, no, hang on. Whoa. Stop. No, that's not how this goes. No, wait, what's going on here? Hang on. No. Right. Sorry, just bear with me a second. Where's CF Live? Yeah, fine, CF. Yeah, Casper, yeah, can you stop them? That wasn't fair. They shouldn't just gang up on me straight away. Can you stop them? Thank you. Okay, right, Casper's going to stop them cracking at each other. Where's... Sorry, CF is what? What do you mean he's not in the building? He knows he's got a title challenge, right? His stuff's... Right, okay, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, CF Live is literally not in the building. His stuff isn't in the locker room. Someone's just checked. He's gone. Right. Okay, hang on. This... Wait a second. So you're telling me that he's got... CF, where have you gone? Why are you not here? This is not how we do things. Actually, no, it probably is how we do things a lot around here at CCW. But anyway. Right. I haven't... There's no one else here, is there? So the only people performing... Or the only people here tonight are the people that are performing. So there's no one that can step in for CF to help Miyagi. Okay. I've just been told by the truck there is in fact nobody else in the building from our roster that can help Miyagi. What do we do? Can we do this? Really? Well, I mean, it's scheduled. We can't not have it. We've promoted this all week. There's got to be a title defense. Is Miyagi all right? Is he okay? What? Right, okay. Apparently Miyagi has just screamed, "Let me at them. I'll take both of them on." Do you know what? I like the man's balls. So, this just became a 2-on-1 for the Hall Ass Tag Team titles. CF, you may be giggling. This isn't over. Right. We will sort out CF Live after the show. I am very unimpressed right now. Okay, so, are they... Okay, can we get them out again? Is that good? Yeah, we can. Yes, that's fine. We can do the entrance again. That's okay. We don't mind. We can't. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Right. They're good to go. Okay. Right. Great. Live TV, eh? This is what you get with live TV. Okay. Right. That's why I love quote systems. Right. Okay. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. They're both set. They're going to the entrance again. They want to walk to the ring again. My God. Cobra Kai are ruddy show-offs. They really are. Right. Okay. Let's do this. So yeah, it's yes. Fine. That's all set. Good. Okay. Right. Here we go. This just became a 2-on-1 for the Hall Ass Tag Team titles. as commissioner, you book a match. You think you've got the whole night sorted. You know what's going to happen. Nah. Then CF Live goes, screw that. Well, I mean, the only thing we can assume from that is that CF Live genuinely does actually hate Miyagi. He wants nothing to do with Miyagi anymore. That's the only thing I can take away from this. I will be catching up with CF Live later on. He will be getting a phone call from me. So if you're still here listening, you will get a phone call from me. Yep. I don't believe it. Well, here he comes. This is our one challenger. How is this? How are we going to do this? If he wins, how are we going to do this? We can't have one guy hold the tag team titles. That's ridiculous. We'll figure it out somehow. I don't know. We'll have to find... Are we going to have to find him a partner? I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, this is on. John Kreese is starting for Cobra Kai. Miyagi is the only person from Miyagi Boom. CM Live's not in the building. You know when you get the feeling that your show is just slipping away underneath you, but you've got no control over it whatsoever? Right, okay. Let's focus on the match. Let's at least get that. And thank you for the clip as well, by the way. I appreciate that. Okay. Now, what on earth is Miyagi going to do here? I mean, he's up against two very tough competitors. Very, very tough competitors. I can't see how he's going to survive this. He's got to slap the hell out of both of them to wear them out enough to get a pin. That's a lovely backbreaker into a slam, though. I appreciate that from Miyagi. For his size, this man's got a lot of power. This is all the martial arts training he's done over the years. This guy can go. He's proved it before in CCW. Absolutely proved it before. But now Diggity going to town. I think you... I mean, okay, I'll admit, I called it that I thought that this was going to be a win for Cobra Kai. Not an easy win, but a win. Now, what is this? I mean, I kind of feel sorry for Miyagi. Is that weird? Yeah, it probably is. But that's a lovely spin kick from Miyagi, taking Diggity down. I think, oh, throwing Diggity into Kreese and actually getting Diggity over the top of John and out of the ring. But now the tag comes in and John just smacking Miyagi down, going in for the submission. And now the slap contest and the kicks. And there we go. The slaps win and he's already getting worn out. 4 minutes gone. This 2-on-1 scenario for the whole-ass tag team titles. I will say that again. A 2-on-1 for the whole-ass tag team titles with a beautiful scissor kick there from John. Miyagi Days needs to get out of the way and can't do it with the massive boot going straight through his face. And with Miyagi going for the... Oh, ow, that hurt. Going for the arm break but couldn't quite sink it in. I think John maybe got a toe on the rope there just a little bit. And again, the scissor kick taking Miyagi down. This could be over very quickly. Very, very quickly. But Miyagi having a good actual chance to test himself. Oh, no, this is just not nice. The massive fists from John just taking Miyagi down. He just gets up before Diggity gets him, though, probably saving an absolute beat down there. Wonderful release slam there from Miyagi. Going in with the kicks now. I think just trying to get in as much damage as he can. But that powerbomb could come into play later for Miyagi, you feel. But it takes a lot out of him to actually do that move. It's a massive, massive move. 1 for damage, but 2 for actual toll on the person trying to carry out that move as well. Like I said, this is the second defense tonight. We still have our main event. Our final match of the evening will be a 3-way Woozle effect against Megazord, against Undertaker for the foot-long title. Oh my god, the slam, throwing John's face directly into the mat. But he can't capitalise. John dodging the way out of that slap punch. And now, yeah, you could see it coming really. The heel to the back of Miyagi's head. There's only so much that this man can do. Diggity wants desperately in, yells at Kreese to get him in, and he is in now. But immediately, Miyagi on the submission move, pulling back on that neck really, really hard. But Diggity slips out of it. And now the backbreaker. This has done very well for him before. But no, the break. The ropes, Miyagi just grabbed the ropes there, I think, as he was being bounced up and down. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. It was enough for the referee to stop it. And a lovely flying elbow there. But that does some damage to Diggity as well. DDT into the mat. And now just with the punches, I think this is the point where Miyagi's not been able to get enough offense off against either man, and this could be the turning point really here. I think the only hope is that if someone could actually come to Miyagi's rescue just to give him that chance to have a little breather, but it looks like there's no one coming, there's no one stood here. I can see the entrance to the ring from where I am, and there's no one there. No one wants a piece of this. No one wants a piece of Cobra Kai, I think. They have a certain amount of fear from other competitors here in CCW, which is built up over their performances so far. And just Miyagi now, the rage starting to kick in, going with the punches. The pin. He gets a 1, a 2, a 3. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? I don't believe I just saw that. Mr. Miyagi has just defeated Cobra Kai in a 2-on-1 for the whole tag team titles. What the hell is going on tonight? Oh, good God, This has just been an unbelievable... What a first pay-per-view. I mean, this is just ridiculous. That means CF Live is effectively one half the whole last tag team champions. Oh my god, we've still got our main event to go. This has just been unbelievable behaviour. Mr. Miyagi just won on his own the whole last tag team titles. Wow. Okay. CF Live is going to be cocky as hell. He's not even turned up and he's a champion. I don't even know what this means for the tag team division going forward now. That's just astounding. The balls on Miyagi is just unbelievable. Sparky with the embers. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's amazing. Right. We're going to go for one more advert break before our main event of the evening. I've got to catch my breath. Let's have an advert break. We'll be back in a few minutes. That's just astounding. Don't go anywhere.
Remember when food used to be wholesome and delicious? CatFood's farm remembers. Crafted responsibly deep in the heart of Manitoba, with care and love. Free range, all natural, only the very best of ingredients. Simply delicious. May or may not be fit for human consumption. Eating may cause cancer, kidney disease, diabetes, lethargy, and existential crisis. Cat food.
Let me out of here! sure.
And welcome back to CCW Moist and Flakey. So, we have a bit of a bloodbath going on back here right now. I've counted at least one concussion, which is pretty much diggity because he's only just managed to creep back to the backstage area. There's a number of nasty looking injuries off the back of our Thunderbutt tournament that we had earlier on. A number of bruised egos, mainly from Cobra Kai. This has just been one hell of a night. We thank you massively for joining us tonight on the first ever CCW pay-per-view. That's free. Moist and Flakey. Just been an amazing night. CF Live is still in trouble for not showing up for that, but I am buying Miyagi a beer after that. That was just unbelievable. Now, let's move on. We have a main event. We've still got a main event. I should have put that as the main event. We have a main event to go. The main event is our premier belt. It is the Footlong World Championship. Our current title holder... I can't even talk properly. Our current title holder, Woozlefect, will face Megazord and The Undertaker in a three-way dance to decide if he retains or loses that title. Oh wow. Okay. Right, let's take you some highlights just to show you how we got to the point we're at now with this current title. So what we had was a tournament format which took us through who was actually going to be, well, the best of the best, quite frankly. I'll let these highlights just run, but this match in particular has been a long time coming in CCW. Ever since Woozle took victory in the Footlong tournament, as I say, the highlights you're looking at right now, in our very first live show. The very first, what will now be called CCW Rectum, because that's what we do these days. Oh boy, I'm just getting my breath. The very first CCW live show, the Footlong title holder was decided. Off the back of his victory over his idol Y2J Chris Jericho last week, Woozle's confidence is going to be running really, really high. But tonight he faces possibly the stiffest of tests with not just one, but two opponents in this three-way dance for the title. Megazord claimed his number one contender status for either the Footlong or the 6-inch title way back in our very last CCW Underground show prior to the live shows, but only recently declared his intentions were solely on the Footlong and Woozle. He actually just pointed at Woozle's picture and then at the ring and didn't say anything because Megazord doesn't talk. It was a very weird thing, but anyway. Megazord took out Undertaker to get that spot. Undertaker did not like it one little bit. He felt that spot was his. Taker declared he was only interested in the Footlong tournament. And after a further two matches between the Deadman and Megazord, Undertaker claimed his spot as a contender for the Footlong. Now that gave me little choice but to give them both a shot at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our main event of this evening. Woozle's Sweet Harmonics Effect against Megazord against Undertaker. Now, as you can see in these highlights here, this is from the tournament to decide the initial footlong. Max here coming close to the victory over Richie. This was one hell of a match between these two. This is where Richie basically proved he is made of extremely tough stuff. And I mean tough stuff. This also is the point where things got a little bit controversial. With that low blow, that's what made the difference between Max actually getting through this and Meggy going forward to the footlong. Now obviously tonight we've already seen Max not only recreate that victory, but also to take the 6-inch title for himself and for Cobra Kai tonight. A massive, massive victory, especially considering Cobra Kai have just lost the whole last tag team titles. But it was a hell of a tournament. How they all got out of it unscathed, I really do not know. But safe to say, at the end of that tournament, we came away with Woozle as our champion. Woozle has not been shy in his boasting, shall we say, of his title reign here. Now, it has to be said, he's not actually had a title defense yet. This will be his first title defense here in CCW, as is the same for the tag team titles that we just saw and the earlier 6-inch title as well. This is his first true test against two of the biggest and toughest opponents. If he can get through this, I can guarantee you now there are many more behind Megazord and Undertaker ready to take that spot and ready to take on Woozle as champion. Can he survive? That is the real question right now. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. This is Woozle Effect versus Megazord versus The Undertaker for the footlong World Championship. Let's go. Okay. No entrances, we're just getting straight on with this. There's no time to waste. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a very, very tough one. 3-way matches are notoriously difficult to get any kind of headway. And this is basically how I see this going. The only way Woozle can survive this in any reality is dividing these two. The best way he can do it is to get Undertaker and Megazord to go against each other, and he just stays the hell out of the way. However, having said that, Woozle is a very tough competitor. That has been proved already in CCW. But then again, so are Taker and Megazord. These two will not go down without a fight. Taker sees it as his right to be here because of his stature. Megazord sees it as his right because he's proved himself in CCW, and Woozle is the champion and has therefore obviously proved himself as well. None of these three will want to give this up at all. In any way, shape or form, they will not want to give up on this at all. 2.5 minutes gone in this match. We are going to a finish. We have had confirmation from Passing Grade Network we can go to a finish. We are already over our normal allotted 2-hour slot for this show. But this is going to go to a finish. I can't wait to see how this one goes. I'm envisaging a very slow match here. I mean, you've got two lumbering giants with Undertaker and Megazord. Woozle's not exactly slow. But yes, I'm afraid, Diggity, you did lose. Can someone get a doctor and go and check on Diggity again? I think he actually has got a concussion. I'm getting a little worried. Yes, you got knocked out, Diggity. Can he not remember? Seriously, guys, backstage, can you check on him? Yeah, thanks. Okay. Is the medic there? Yes. Oh, the medic's with him. And he doesn't recognise the medic. Okay. This has indeed been a very brutal pay-per-view. Go big or go home, right? Anyway, on with the match. On with the match. We have a foot-long title being decided here in the match, and I'm completely ignoring it. I do apologise, everybody. But let's be honest. With the three of them in the ring, no one's going to get any lead at the moment. This is just going to be a case of who can batter who quickest. Bit of a tie-up and a reversal from Megazord with the suplex on Taker, but then Woozle coming in with the leg stretch, but no, Taker breaking it up. Taker doesn't want any piece of that at all. I'm hearing Woozle shout the words "fake Megazord" from the ring over Casper's mic. I think Woozle has a bit of an issue with Megazord, although he has proved that. He's not exactly been shy in his comments about Megazord. A pile driver, a bit of a nod to the Undertaker there against Megazord. I think Woozle setting out his stall early, but that's a massive metal knee to the gut of Woozle, puts him down. Reversal from Megazord and throws Woozle to the outside. He's gone. And you can just see the... and Taker out on his head onto the floor. But he's back up. Does he know where he is? Going for the sleeper, reminiscent of Rowdy Roddy Piper. An influence of Woozle. But no, kicks away. This is not going to happen. Pinfall is what we're going to see here with this match. It is going to go down to pinfall. Taker going with the nice polite hug in the middle. But you'll see there just to the side our international broadcast booths from our partners around the world here at CCW. I'm lying. There are a few people I got out of the nightclub and I paid them 20 quid to just wear headsets. That was a 2 count there. That was nearly the victory at only 9 minutes gone in this match. Megazord just standing looking at what's going on and not really getting involved at points here. I wonder if Megazord's circuitry is getting a little bit frazzled here. Roll-up pin from the Undertaker on the champion, but no. Nope. Can't get it in. Just gets a 1 count. Needs to be more damage done against Woozle to be able to do that. The reality is, if Woozle can defend this title and retain it against these two, and the leg stretch against Woozle there from Taker, but no. Doing a bit of damage, but not getting the desired effect. The pausing suplex, driving the shoulders into the mat. The pin! The 2! Megazord hasn't actually moved. I think Megazord has malfunctioned. Megazord seems to have absolutely malfunctioned. He's just standing there. What's going on? I think he may have frazzled his circuitry. Okay, that's weird. I think this just became... Oh, no, he's woken up again. The double team on Megazord. And he's down on the double suplex, but straight back up again. But again, he's not getting involved. Indeed, maybe the Power Rangers did leave. I can't believe he's just stood there, but reverses the Irish Whip. He's just stood there. The pin from Woozle. No, just a 1 count. Well, I think we have to kind of discount Megazord because he's just... I don't understand. I'm utterly confused what's going on there. Woozle knocked down by a stiff punch from Undertaker. This has utterly changed. No! Reversed! Power driver on the Undertaker. In for the leg lock. Standing on his head. No. Taker fights his way out of it. Just a 2 count. Can we... Casper, I know you can hear me. Can you... Oh, devastating pile driver there. Casper, you can hear me. I know you can. You got your mic on. Can you just have a check on Megazord? I'm a little concerned that he's shorted out. Okay, thank you. Right. So Casper will check what's happening there. Tombstone power driver. Megazord just been taken out with the hammer blow. And the kick, and then the lariat on Woozle, taking him out. This is for the foot-long World Championship. Megazord blocks. I don't understand. He's just blocking. He's not actually taking any offensive moves. But this makes no sense. Casper, I really need you to get close to Megazord and have a quick look at him. I'm not sure. If any of you on the broadcast booth down by the side of the ring, if you can actually see anything, can you let me know, please? That's great, thank you. In with the sleeper. But no, Taker fights out of it. Sent into the corner. And now Woozle turns attention to Megazord. Why, I don't know. I think maybe he's not quite realised that Megazord's just not with it at all. The elbow to the back by Taker. Woozle fights his way out. The Undertaker just dazed. A count. 2. No, kicks out at 2. Not quite sealing the defence of his title there. Drops Woozle down on his head, but he's straight back up and chasing down the Undertaker. The slaps backwards and forwards, turning into full-on punches. And Taker with the boots sends Woozle crashing to the floor. Pretty much, I think they... Can robots get concussion? I don't know. Possibly? It's like one of his RAM units got dislodged or something. I don't really know. The lockup, going in with a sleeper, and Taker breaking it up, but stamping, and the leg drop on Megazord, who's straight back up, but is clearly fresh as a daisy, but doesn't want any part in it. The roll-up. The 3! It's all over! Woozle's out! Wait, what? Why is Undertaker still going against... What's happening? Casper can't actually get in there and break them up. This is... But he's just standing there. Hey, Casper, can you're... Right, okay. Casper just screamed at me he's not getting rid of those two. I kind of can't blame him, actually. Right, okay. We're going to have to leave those two... No? We're letting them go. Why are we letting them go? Well, this has just descended to chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Megazord just not doing anything, letting Taker come out of it. This is just insane. We have just seen Undertaker become the foot-long champion, but he's not had enough. He wants to beat down on Megazord. This is just ridiculous. Right, okay, we need to send some people down the ring. Can we get some people down there? Yes? Okay. Right, thank you. That'd be perfect. Okay, let's bring it back here. Yes, thank you. Can we cut the feed? That's great, thanks. Okay. Well, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new foot-long champion, who is The Undertaker. Woozle has lost the title. That is it. It's a very weird ending. I don't quite know what happened there. We're going to have to check on... Have you got them out the ring? They're out, good, they're out the ring. Okay, fine, right. Okay, so they've now been split up. They're now out of the ring. Woozle has just run. He's disappeared. I don't quite know where he's got to. But... Indeed, controversy, and our main event there, we have a new champion. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait, no. Sorry, let me just check something. I didn't hear it. Did the timekeeper ring the bell? No. Did Casper call the end of the match? But he did. Right. Okay. So Casper didn't signal to the. Right. Okay. Yeah. So Casper didn't signal to the timekeeper at the side of the ring to say it was a pinfall. Right. No. This stops. That's not our main event. That's not finishing. No. Okay. Where's? Can you get Woozle? We're doing this again. We're doing this again. This main event is restarting. I am not having that. That is just rubbish. Absolute, utter bullcrap. We are starting this again. Yes, yeah, I know the network said we have more time, but we can't take the P. It's fine. I'll talk to them later. It's fine. Okay. We're going to restart this main event. We are not going out on our first pay-per-view with that rubbish. That's not happening. Right. Can we get... So Woozle's back, yes? Woozle is back. Okay, good. Thank you. Right. Can we just make sure that everything is good? Right. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Right, sorry. Just bear with me, everybody. In fact, let's go to a quick ad break. We'll be right back after this whilst I sort out this mess. Don't go anywhere.
Remember when food used to be wholesome and delicious? CatFood's farm remembers. Crafted responsibly deep in the heart of Manitoba, with care and love. Free range, all natural, only the very best of ingredients. Simply delicious. May or may not be fit for human consumption. Eating may cause cancer, kidney disease, diabetes, lethargy, and existential crisis. Cat food.
Let me out of here!
Turn the mics. Thank you. Right. Okay. Good. Welcome back to the final part, I think, of CCW Moist and Flakey. I don't know what happened there. That was just the worst way to end this stonking pay-per-view. Right. I've been told everyone is ready. We have everyone ready to go. Casper is there. We have Woozle's been brought back under great duress. He doesn't want to. I think he wanted to be a no contest, but it's not going to happen like that. We're having this decided tonight. That's the end of it. Right, okay, we have Megazord, we have The Undertaker, we have Woozle Effect. They're ready to go. Yes. Title on the line. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go. Right. Let's get you down to the ring. Right. We are going to a finish. See, whatever was wrong with him, I don't know. It's just... What? Did we find out what was wrong with Megazord? A loose wire. A loose wire. Okay, fine. Right. So, right. Megazord's back in it. Apparently he's fighting now. I don't get it. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the foot-long World Championship title. Woozle is up against one hell of a fight. Now that Megazord is finally working properly. Never work with robots. So like I said, we are going to go to a finish. There is no getting out of this. Woozle is not escaping this one. It is going to go to a finish. Now, you see, now Megazord's wire's been plugged back in again. He's looking pretty handy. An early roll-up pin there. No, that's far too early. In 2 minutes into this, that's not going to work out well for him at all. Another early pin, but no, that looked like a foot on the rope from Woozle there, I think. And Casper called it. Spinning lariat there takes Woozle down. Clubbing blow to the back of Undertaker. And Megazord trying to prove some dominance. Now, like I was saying before, this is a match where basically it's all up to whether you can manage to get one of your opponents out of the ring. Wow, that's a big one early on, 3.5 minutes in, and already Megazord is pulling out the big guns. Slapping Undertaker down as well. The backbreaker, that's got to hurt Woozle's knee. Is Woozle part Android as well? Bit of a slap on the face and an absolute devastating crush to the head as he throws his head back into the mat. Elbows there from Megazord fighting away from Undertaker, but now it's the constant 2-on-1 I think that we're going to have to go. And oh, I've just heard Elicure, adding to his woes from this night, has actually just broken a tooth after getting something from the vending machine. Can we get the in-house dentist in? We don't have an in-house dentist. Okay. There's a guy around the back. Just go and see him. It's fine. We continue. Up with the chokeslam on Megazord right in the middle of the ring. The pin. Woozle's not kicking it out. It could clearly see the look in Megazord's eye there that Megazord was going to kick out quite early on. The stare down. The full-on punches being thrown by these two. But Taker wins that exchange. And Woozle straight in with the submission. Sorry, I'm just getting word from backstage. Okay, there's something going on. There's something going on with Cobra Kai backstage. We'll check up on that as we go. It sounds like a disagreement between John and Mr. Landiggity. We'll get someone on that and find out what's going on. Clearly still some Cobra Kai fans in the building, though, which is a good thing to see, I suppose. So, coming up for 8 minutes gone in this main event, second start of this main event, which is seeing Woozle Effect defend his title against Megazord and The Undertaker at the same time. Clearly, Woozle fans also in the building. Woozle's become a bit of a divisive character, I think, here in CCW. He's not been very shy in his opinions really about anybody, and seems like he pretty much dislikes most of the wrestlers in CCW, if I'm honest. He's not been very nice about them. But especially Megazord. He's got a real thing about Megazord, and I think he'll have nothing more than to actually pin Megazord to retain the title tonight, just to prove his point that, as he believes, Megazord is not worthy of this challenge, or in fact of the title itself, let alone having the ability to challenge for it. The Irish whip to lariat from Woozle, showing off to the crowd there, gets them going, but ill-timed with the Undertaker right there, and a spin backbreaker from Undertaker knocks the wind out of Woozle, but he's back up, and that's a power driver to Megazord. Megazord is out of the ring. Can Undertaker do enough? No, he can't do enough to Woozle, but again, signaling to the crowd that it's all over once that power driver again. And indeed, I think most of the audience have no thoughts because most of them don't know what's going on. The running slam from Undertaker, but thrown into the corner, can't follow up. Woozle arrogantly waving to the crowd there. But the pin for the title. Only a 2, can't manage to make it sit in there. But Woozle's back up, the crowd appreciating this particular match. And it would help if the audio was turned on, wouldn't it, everybody? Yes, thank you for that. It wouldn't be CCW without a cock up on the microphones, would it? Let's be honest about it. So Megazord taking for the very slow ride there. Extremely slow. the hammer fist down on Megazord, taking him down to the floor. Can he follow up with the backbreaker and a slam on Undertaker? But Megazord is back up. Oh, the slow release reverse suplex, driving Woozle's head into the mat. But the lariat takes him down again as he gets up. Taker back on Megazord. It's non-stop back and forth action here. It's really tough to keep an eye on what's going on. And indeed, the cock on the microphone is always going to be here. You'll never get rid of this cock. The power slam, the pin combination for Woozle. Doesn't retain, just gets the 2 count. Just gets the 2 count. Taker looking for inspiration from the crowd. Taker, of course, a legend in this business. A man befitting of such a title as the Footlong. Meets head on with Megazord. They just slap together and stand and stare. But straight away... Oh, Woozle! Oh my god, what a move. Punishing The Undertaker. Making him sit down, but none of these three is really getting enough space from the other two to manage to actually get some real consistent offense in and try and go for the pin with some devastating moves that will just give them the break they need to get that 3 count. The backbreaker into the slam, and again, Woozle showing off. He may regret that. A simple right hook from Megazord just sits him down. And again, a modified chokeslam on the skull. No, Taker picks him up, makes him pay for stealing that move from his own arsenal. But now Taker getting basically slapped backwards and forwards between Woozle and Megazord, and the slow reverse suplex driving Undertaker back into the mat. But he fights away. All three competitors now showing the signs of fatigue as we almost hit 17 minutes gone in this match. The elbow throwing Megazord into the floor. Oh, and the running bulldog from the ropes puts them both down. He's not going to go for the pin though. I think there may have been time for the 3 pin there. Will Taker rue that decision to not try and go for the pin? Reverse. Oh, and he reverse and throws Woozle out of the ring to the floor. And I think Woozle may have just caught his head on the apron as he went over. It looked like a nasty fall, but he's back up again. And taking nothing for granted here at all. The knee, simple but effective. That big metal knee from Megazord. But Woozle fighting away with an elbow. How Taker and Megazord, Taker and Woozle will not be black and blue from punching Megazord's metal outer skin, I do not know. For some reason there's a cat in the crowd looking very pensive about what's going on. Almost doesn't seem to care, but then again that is what cats do. They just don't care. It's a thing. The chokeslam. He doesn't manage to connect with it. Woozle punches Megazord as he's completing a chokeslam on The Undertaker. Undertaker thrown to the outside. Woozle now trying to take on Megazord, but fails miserably to do it and gets flung with a suplex to the outside. And now it all breaks down as we go to the outside of the ring. Some very nervous commentators, no doubt, sitting down there. Thank God I'm not. Let's just hope they actually manage to keep their tables tonight, because that would pretty much be everything happening. Megazord rolls back in. There is no countouts in this match either. CF Live calling for the tables to be smashed. Quite frankly, this would just be pretty much par for the course of this match so far, now that we have got Megazord working again. Woozle giddy, but no, crawls back in, looking for some height advantage over the two. Is he going for something high risk from the middle of the ring to run to the outside? No, he's just getting his breath back. Megazord and Taker just wearing each other out. Woozle with the sensible plan here, I think, just managed to get his breath. Chokeslam. Puts him down. The pin. Megazord stands there. Oh my god. That's it. We have another new champion decided tonight. That means... Oh my goodness. That means... all 3 titles have changed hands tonight. The Undertaker has just become the foot-long world champion. Wow. We have a new champion in The Undertaker. I'm just astounded. So tonight, wow, we have had the first ever Thunderbutt Cage Deathmatch Tournament Challenge. I can't get over this. We've had a change of titles on the 6-inch Continental. We've had a change of title on the Hall Ass Tag Team. We've just had a change of title holder on the footlong. The landscape of CCW has just changed more than I ever thought it would do. Quite what's going to happen next week, I don't know. This has just been an amazing first pay-per-view for CCW. I'm getting news that there has actually been a fight breaking out. A fight has actually broken out between John Kreese and Mr. Lang Diggity. It seems like... Am I hearing that right? Seriously? It seems like actually Diggity has called out John. Apparently he's blaming John for their loss against Mr. Miyagi. There we go. We have our first match next week. It will be Mr. Lang Diggity against John Kreese in a one-on-one, seemingly a grudge match. Who knew? Wow. Okay. Sparky, thank you for the embers for CCW, keeping the lights on here at CCW. We sincerely appreciate that. This has been an amazing first pay-per-view. The fallout from this is going to be massive. If you want to check this out again, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. Go to head over to the Discord channel. If you go to tiny.cc/CCW, you'll be able to join up the Discord channel there, find out all what goes on around CCW between the shows. I will try and get some highlights made up of this pay-per-view. This has just been a stunning first pay-per-view. Moist and Flakey, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for the follow, Capricorn. I appreciate that as well. This has been a stunning show. I hope you've all enjoyed it. We will be back next week with CCW Rectum, but this has been Moist and Flakey, our first ever pay-per-view. This is our WrestleMania. Until next time, we will see you on CCW. Thank you and good night. Holy hell. Whew. Wow. Well, that certainly wasn't the show I was expecting. Whew. Okay, can we get the brooms out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll come down in a minute. I'll get a broom. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm on the way. I'll be there in a minute. So I'm just tidying some stuff up. Don't worry. So Woozle's gone. Woozle just disappeared, did he? Really? I heard him shout. What was he shouting? I could just hear him screaming as he left. What did he say? The Woozle order will sort this out. The hell does that even mean? Anyway, worry about it next week. Yeah, can you make sure that John knows he's got a match first next week? He's first up. Yeah, I just saw Diggity. He's giddy, but he looks pissed, absolutely pissed off. Anyway, yeah, I'm on the way. I'll get a broom on the way. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Whew. Is this thing still on?